Hey, Coach Wilcoxon here, Bloodline Baseball. I want to talk about goals. We're getting to that time of year where New Year's resolutions. Just want to give you my take on that. But first off, we're Bloodline Baseball will be playing in the January Classic next weekend, January 6th, 7th, and 8th, be at Mesquite High School and or Red Mountain High School. We got a good squad put together. Got some killer bats. Need a couple more arms if you guys want to throw. Don't try to throw too many pitches this time of year for the pitchers. So if we have two or three pitchers for each game, that's good. But if we hit like we should, we won't need a lot of pitching. But anyways, getting into New Year's resolutions, I've never been a resolution guy. I'm a big goal guy. I think goals are huge if you do them properly, if you write them down, and then you have concrete plans to how you're going to achieve those goals. What you'll see right now, next, you guys go to the gym, you guys go to EOS and work out almost daily. I know you guys do because I see you guys do it, and I hear you talk about it. But notice next week, in the next upcoming weeks, how many people are at the gym. It'll be packed, and then notice by about late February, March, April, it's back to where it was. And the reason is, I think resolutions are short term or temporary, and goals are there. You want to have short term and long term goals, with the long term goals having steps to achieve it. I think it's very important. I'm a to-do list guy. I write a to-do list every night. I compartmentalize it. So the first thing I do, I write every night, is my AM. It's my AM routine, which is really specific. It goes to the first thing I'm going to do is hopefully get up early, 5:30, between 5:30 and 6:30. I have a hot glass of water, and I have a concoction drink with cayenne pepper and ginger and cinnamon and pineapple and cucumbers and apples. It's really good. Good way to start. And I try to do a little bit of meditation, a little bit of a little workout, do some prayer, and then I actually write down the breakfast I'm going to have the night before, and I usually cook it. And I just think when I'm specific like that, it gets my day going. And by the time 8 o'clock comes around, I've accomplished a lot of things, and I'm ready to attack the world. And then I compartmentalize what I'm going to do for my design business, what I'm going to do for Bloodline, what I'm going to do for coaching, what I'm going to do for social media, and just have daily things that I'm going to try to get done, and I typically get them done. And the great thing of getting up early and being specific is I'm getting them done before noon for the most part. And I just wish I had started this years ago, but it's never too late. But let me just go real quick on goals. And I'm excited. I do have, with collaboration with my Bloodline guys, we got a book coming out on hitting, and it's more of the mental part of hitting, obviously. Like I've posted, you guys don't need to change much with your swings, if anything at all. But how we're going to approach going up to the plate? Do we have a plan? We talk about goals. You have to have a plan, right? I have gotten my son to have like a little index card thing that he'll write down before every game. And he might even write it down after batting practice before the game starts, but write down what his approach is. Maybe you're facing a pitcher that you know a lot about, so you have a real good plan, but it's right in your back pocket. It's in your uniform, and you can look at it on deck, and it's got a plan of, okay, this guy likes to throw this at this pitch, and I'm going to hunt away fastballs because that's where he's going to throw it. And so you have a detailed, specific plan to be successful at the plate. So I just want to run by or give you, whether it's true or not, there's a study that was done, supposedly started in 1979, Harvard Business School. Some of you guys might know it, but they interviewed 100 students that were getting their masters at the Harvard Business School, and they asked them if they had goals. The study came back that 84 out of 100, 84% had goals, but they weren't specific. One guy was maybe, yeah, I'm going to take some time off and travel around, and then I might come back to medical school. I might go to law school. I'm not sure, but yeah, I want to be successful. Well, we all want to be successful. So 84 out of those 100 were they had aspirations, which dreams, but they didn't have anything specific, and they didn't have anything written down. 13 of those 100, so 13%, had goals that they had written down, and they maybe were in their apartment or dorm room, or maybe they had consciously just gone over it in their brain, so they kind of said they wrote them down, but they were somewhat specific. And then you had your 3 out of the 100, so 3% had, when they asked if they had any goals, 3 of those 100 students pulled them out, so they had them on them. They were in their backpack, their purse, their pocket, their jacket pocket, specifically on their person, written down with concrete plans. So yes, I'm going to go to medical school when I get my master's in business school, and I'm going to specifically study this because I want to be a pediatrician. So very specific, and then you had the concrete plans to get to where they wanted to be. So that's 1979. They come back in 1989, 10 years later. Again, deep pockets doesn't mean you're successful. Well, it's linked, right? But it doesn't mean you're happy, is what I'm saying. But the 13% made, on average, about double of what the other 84% made on a yearly salary, I guess is what they came up with. And the 3% had made close to 10 times more than the other 97% on their annual yearly income, 10 times more. So there definitely is a link to having a plan, having a detailed plan, and then having success. So that's what I would encourage you guys to, is write your goals down. You can have specific goals of what you want to do this season. And it can be a batting average. I don't like it. You guys know that, but it can be, I would have my goal, if depending on what type of guy I am. If I'm a leadoff guy, I would probably want to score a run every game. I'd want to get on base, 500 on base percentage, which I think is very doable in high school if you're at the elite level, even higher. I'd want a stolen base every game on average. If I was more of a Mason Ulm type, I'd want an RBI a game on average. Are you a doubles hitter? But I mean, you can be specific with that, but then what are you going to do about it? How are you going to go about it? Are you going to have a plan in your back pocket of how you're going to, if this guy's throwing, if he's throwing slow, we got to get up in the box, right? If he's throwing a lot of curveballs, we get up in the box. So we adjust, and we can change the plan as the game goes. It's just like life, and just like these guys here that they have these goals and they're written down, the concrete plans, but things do change. And so that's why you write them down and you monitor them every week, month, biannually, whatever it is. And it keeps you on track and then always just, you got to envision greatness. You have to see yourself achieving the things that you want. That's half the battle. See yourself hitting that double in the gap. See yourself diving for that play down the line to save the game. And good things will happen. So no resolutions. Write your goals down. Be specific with them. Have concrete plans with them. Kick some butt in 2023. Can't wait to see you guys play this year. As you know, I'm going to be doing a game of the week and a player of the game each week, so we're excited about that. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next weekend. Come support Bloodline Baseball. Thank you.